All right, we are live once again for the end of day report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the famous PulseWave price trigger reports. Put the power of the PulseWave price trigger reports in your hand each and every day. Don't trade without it. You can't navigate these markets without the price trigger reports. Trust me, you can't and you don't want to do that. All right? You got to be smart, fam. You got to be smart, fam. All right? Don't trade without the reports. You need these algos. You got to know what's going on. How else are you going to know what's going on? All right, you got to get the algos. Okay? PulseWaveTrading.com. All right, so today was another day in the markets. Markets still trying to decide what it is they want to do and how they want to go about doing it. So let's take a look and see what thus saith the algos. Now, mind you, we were not able to do like we normally do. Wanted to go in, roll the sleeves up, but we were running some reports yesterday, had some technical difficulties, needed to knock that out first. So there you have it. All right, but now we're going to do this. We're going to look and see what's really going on here. As I pull up my algo charts for you, it should only take about a moment. And I got one more thing to pull up, and then we're going to go in. All right, let's go ahead and get ready to share this screen with you. And there's a lot of news circulating now, folks. Pretty much everything I've been telling you guys for the past couple of days is starting to happen, y'all. It's really starting to happen, and it's really sad, man. All right, just really, really sad. What am I talking about? Well, I told you that on the back of all of this was going to be war. And that's exactly what's shaping up right now. The United States is about to start World War III. It's going to involve Iran and China and Russia and the US. And yes, it all has to do with natural resources. All right. I tried to tell y'all that this was coming, and that's exactly what they're gearing up for. All right. I told you that the United States owns Saudi Aramco oil. I also told you they own that whole Venezuelan oil thing down there. They got all of that on lock. Okay. That's why the U.S. has been bragging lately, saying they're going to be the #1 oil, producer in the world, because they're claiming the Saudi oil, and they're also claiming the Venezuelan oil. Okay, you guys need to understand that. As a matter of fact, reports have come out showing where the United States has been importing more Saudi oil than ever before. Okay, so those are facts, folks. Again, you got facts, and then you got the truth behind the facts. Okay, now, yeah, I see you. You said UCO crashing. Well, nah, man. UCO closed up a $1.09 today. It rallied today along with the futures. But the ticker that rallied the most on the back of the futures was OIH, the one I've always told you about, the famous OIH. Okay. What happened is OIH has always been the road dog. OIH, if my memory serves me correct, was like one of the first triple OGs going way back. Okay. Um, OIH was the thing. That was, if you wanted to get in the game, you traded that OIH. The open interest, the daily open interest on that OIH is in the millions. Okay. The only problem with OIH is that at times, when you have those contract rollovers, depending on if we got that contango going on or whatever, it can it can trip and stumble a little bit. But overall, it's a good one to get that exposure. So OIH ain't going nowhere. They reverse split it, and when they reverse split stuff, they do that to let you know that it's not going anywhere. They decide to keep it going. They did the same thing with the UCO. They reverse split that one, but they didn't reverse split it as high as they did OIH. They had to overcompensate for the OIH because of its contract rollover issues. So this should give it a big cushion. And it was up over $3 today on the close. All right. All right. So with that being said, I'm out of the lab. I got everything done I need to get done. You guys got your reports out mad early today. Yep, all the reports are done. So you got them mad early. You just want to you want to look through those. If you see anything that's missing, just let me know and I can add it back. I had to I did a major update to the database, and that's what was taking so long yesterday. I had to move a lot of things around and make things a lot more fluid and easier. And by doing so, it helps me get the reports out super fast. So today you got the reports out super fast. All right. So, and that's how it should be going forward. One of the updates included the weekly price triggers. You will have a weekly price trigger on every report now. The only one that ebbs and flows will be the daily trigger. Daily trigger will still ebb and flow, and that is a necessity because it goes by the intraday price inflection points. Okay, so just keep that in mind. In addition to that, the daily triggers, which are the loaded triggers, they're still loaded, but they've been smoothed out a whole bunch. All right, you're going to see that they've been smoothed out. So you'll be able to see less volatility in those loaded triggers, a lot less volatility because it's been smoothed out to further be realigned with the micro trends in the market. Believe it or not, even during a consolidation, there's still micro trends. And so you'll be put on the right side of that. All right. Just always be prepared when the system tells you to. Just be ready to stop and reverse. How will you know if you have to stop and reverse, if today's a stop and reverse day? Because you're going to have your buy and sell daily price triggers will be populated. If they're both populated, it's a stop and reverse day. All right. If you don't have a buy and a sell on the daily, then it's not a stop and reverse day. So if you're stopped out of that one position, you're sidelines until the next trade. It's just how it is. All right. Just because a market is in a bear market and your short gets stopped out doesn't mean it's time to get long. All right. It just means that that the market has ceased to trending lower at the moment. Doesn't mean that it's breaking out and rallying. It just means that, okay, no more shorts now until the market readjusts, and then you start shorting again. Sometimes the system will have you in the sidelines while there's a technical dead cat bounce from the lows. They'll sidelines you until the market has set itself up now to fall again, and then get you back in on the short. Sometimes it does that. Then other times it'll say, nope, the market has ceased from going down, and it's time for it to rally. This is not just a technical bounce. This is a straight up change in trend. So the system will do all that for you. Okay. All right. So just keep that in mind, man. Keep that in mind. I've been in the lab making sure everything is running smoothly just for you guys, so you can have everything you need at your fingertips, at your disposal. All right. So just keep an eye on those primary and secondary rally alerts. Those are your key alerts in the system that the system is built around. All right, that's what you're looking for. Okay, when the market is running in a particular direction, that's pretty much the side of the market you're going to be on. All right, you're going to be looking for those buys. All right, so just learn the language of the system. That's all I got to say. Because really, you're only getting two signals. You're getting a rally alert and a crash alert. That's it. That's it. So that's all you're looking for. Primary rally alerts and crash alerts get you in the market right at the beginning of that move. Secondaries is like your second chance if you miss the initial move in the market. You miss that second chance, well, now what you're doing is you're betting on continuation pattern. You're hoping that the market is not finished moving in that direction, and so you're continually adding every day to that situation. That's what you're doing. All right. So just keep that in mind, man, and it will come to you as you get more familiar with trading the markets and things like that. Speaking of which, we had an issue today. All right, so an alert came across again from the trade desk saying that now you cannot trade the June or July crude oil futures contract. You can liquidate open positions that you got, but you cannot initiate new longs or shorts. All right, because they're saying that right now the risk in the crude oil futures is staggering. I don't see what the big deal is. If you're in a bear market and prices are falling and could even go negative, how is that hurting me if I'm short? As a matter of fact, that's a blessing for me if I'm short. So I can get out of the market and make my ham and eggs, you know? Now, if you're long the market, it could really hurt you because if you're long and let's say you have a stop in, they're saying that it's a possibility that your stop could be violated and you still can't get out of the market because there's no buyers. So you're short, you're making, you got the money there, but you can't cash out. You'll basically have to hope that it stays that way and get out when the contract expires. You just settle in cash. All right. Contrary to popular belief, you're not going to get oil delivered to your front door if you don't get out of the market on a futures trade. What happens is your broker will settle you out in cash, and that's it. You are not taking delivery. All right. Don't let people scare you. You're not taking delivery. Don't even think about it. All right. So what does this mean then? What does this mean for oil? Oil had a nice little pop today, and we'll be looking at that chart in a moment. But overall, where are we going? I'm going to tell you where we're going. We're going north. Once all this foolishness is done, crude oil is going to take off like a rocket. I warned you that this is what they do. When they don't want you to play in their sandbox, when they're about to balloon and bubble something up, they crash it first. They destroy it. And so now that it's dirt freaking cheap, now they're getting ready to take it to $300 a barrel. They'll come up with some stories to tell you why it needs to be there, and people will buy it. People will buy into it. They always take the bait. They always take the story. All right. They took the prices negative on you. They done that out of greed. Do not think that somebody didn't benefit off of that negative price print. Somebody did. All right. Always remember that. They change the rules and raise margins and everything else to keep you out. But you don't have to be in that situation because there's other ways to play that and catch that bounce. So if they do take it to $300 a barrel, you will be in firm driver's seat for that. All right. So now that I'm out of the lab and got everything on and popping again, I can get my report together and I can get ready to go shopping. It's just a shame that they won't let me play in the futures because I was getting ready to go get busy in the oil. But so since they disrespect them, they being so disrespectful right now, they're making me have to go and look at these ETFs. And I got a couple of them for you, so we're gonna be all right. So don't worry about that. All right. Let's get into these charts. Okay. Rick, don't be giving out trade secrets, man, up in the live chat. The answer is yes, but don't be giving out trade secrets in the live chat. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you, Rick? What's wrong with you, man? No, but for real, yes, we can. Yes, that is correct. All right. Let me see here. What do I want to do? Okay, we're gonna go with this chart first. We're gonna go with this one first. All right. Let's see here. Okay. So let's start with the Bitcoin. As you can see now, this Bitcoin is in an official bear market. You see a grizzly bear growing up there in the bottom right-hand corner. We are bearish. All right. Market is in a situation where we're still consolidated within this consolidated range here, but we are bearish. The way you would call it is sideways to slightly lower prices over the next, several trading sessions. Okay. We got overhead resistance, double resistance, right? This is a strong overhead resistance. Can Bitcoin punch through it and run away? Absolutely, absolutely. But right now, this overhead resistance is strong. I told you that 7,000 to 7,500 range is off the charts. It's off the chain. All right. Okay. Yeah, I know, man. Learning and confidence aren't the same thing, man. You right about that. But you're gonna get it, man. We're gonna get you there. You have so much already inside you. You have no idea, my brother, how much you got going for you and how much you already understand. All right. All you got to do is build on the consistency. And what that means is placing the orders correctly and doing it every day. That's it. You do that, man, you're gonna be all right. Trust. We got your back, man. Don't even fret. All right. So on this Bitcoin chart, like I said, we're still bearish. We're still below the trend line resistance, and we're inside of the Kumo cloud and below the overhead resistance of the Kumo cloud. So we good. All right. This right here is nice and snug and tidied up within the consolidated phase here, and the overhead resistance so far is proving to be unsurmountable. It can't do it. All right. This is what it is. No, I did not know that, Rick. I didn't know Charlie was a boxer. Wow, man, that's what's up. I didn't know that, man. Goodness, I did not know that. He didn't share that with me. All right, let's see here. So let's go to the next one here. All right, this here is our silver futures. All right, as you can see, it's weaker than the Bitcoin because it's not only below its overhead trendline resistance, but it's also below its Kumo cloud. Still don't have a direction yet. Momentum is definitely south. Momentum is bearish as all get out. Your weekly trend momentum indicator is also bearish. But the good news is that tonight into tomorrow morning, we got a primary rally alert. Can we get a little bit of energy out of this? Can we get some production? Can we get some production? As a matter of fact, this is looking so good. Let me just double check something. I like this one a lot, and I want to know a little something more about it. All right, so the front month, we're still in the May. We got 7 days left. 7 days left. And we got, all right, looks like we got something on and jumping off, popping off in the July contract. All right, so this one goes May, June, July, and September. Okay. So the next front month is going to be June. This May goes off board 7 more days, which means your broker is probably going to roll over into the June contract this Friday. All right, so you're probably going to just want to go ahead and start focusing on the June contract for the silver anyway. All right, so that's just a heads up. But I like this. I like this. So what I might do I think I might just go ahead and jump in on that June. I'll let you know, but I like what I'm seeing right here on this one. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. He said maybe silver will be on the next negative price list. Nah, I hope not. I don't think so, but I hope not. Man, you know what's messed up? We're in such a uncertain age now, uncertain time, that it's like you can't even say what's what no more. It used to be a time where you could say, no, that will never happen. But you can't even say that now. You can't say what will never happen because some crazy stuff has been happening. Historical things have been happening. Things that have never happened before have been happening. My only concern on this one is that we have not dealt with this gap on this silver back here. That's my only concern. That's my only concern. But I'm prepared to be nimble. This is a futures contract, so I can be nimble. It trades, 23 hours a day basically. So I'm good. I can be wrong. I can make a mistake, and I still can get in there and do what I need to do. It's not like you locked out of the market like you are with equities. Not all equities have that pre-market trading or extended hours trading, and you can get hurt. But on the futures, nah, you good. So I'm gonna put a check mark by silver. I like what I'm seeing going on right now in the silver, but any pop that we get may be short-lived. That's my only downside. All right, looking at gold here. Gold doesn't have a rally or crash alert, but what it does have is we have a bearish weekly trend momentum reading, and we're coming off of this primary rally alert. So I'm looking for continuation in gold. I'm looking for gold to keep pushing higher. Even though we're in a correction and we're in jeopardy for right now, we are in jeopardy in gold. We're in jeopardy of getting caught in the vortex. I'm hoping that we can overcome this within the next couple of trading sessions, because now the trend line support is technically out of the Kumo cloud. I just need to see some more lift in it. If we can get a little bit more lift, I think we'll be okay. Also, the momentum is trying to turn up. All right, so that could help as well. But we're gonna need some breaking out. We got to see some breaking out. All right, we got to see some breaking out. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Got to get it. If not, we roll over here and get caught in this vortex right around here. Vortex is right around here, around 1620. I know you don't want to hear that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to do that. I love you. But the vortex is right here. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If it doesn't pop, then it's going to drop. All right. I'm hopeful that we pop. Want to know why? Because we got this bullish pointer right here. I'm hoping that this is going to play out and we get some poppage, because I would like to get long this gold, maybe even tonight. You know what I'm saying? I want to see this pop, but I can't ignore this is a vortex pattern right here. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, let's all send some positive vibes toward this. Some market rally vibes to gold. All right, let's send it out some good positive rally alert vibes. All right, come on, gold, you can do it. So I'm liking gold and silver tonight on the long side for tonight and tomorrow's trading. U.S. dollar index is still under pressure. All right, overall we're in the sideways consolidated pattern. We have no trend. The market has stopped trending, ceased trending, but we do have somewhat bullish momentum. So this is a mixed bag. It's probably going to continue to trade in small daily ranges until it decides is it going to break down or break out. But right now, I'm calling this one sideways to lower prices. Okay. If gold pops, then I would like to be long while it's popping, and hopefully it'll keep popping and never drop. Whenever I put on a bullish trade, I hope that it continues to pop and never drop. That's just my outlook. May it never pull back. May it never pull back again. My hopes and dreams are whenever I buy something, wherever I'm long a market, I'm just hoping that it just goes to the moon, to the stratosphere, that every day I wake up, it's a gap, it's a runaway gap, a breakaway gap, where it's just breaking away and launching, and it's on the news every day, and they're saying, oh my goodness, gold just went up another $300 today. It's not stopping. Where is it going to stop? Oh my goodness, it just ran up $9,000 today. This is incredible. Oh, and I'm long from the beginning. Yeah, those are my hopes and dreams whenever I get long anything, especially the metals. The metals just really excite me because gold and silver has been known to be so gangster on the upside of the market. Straight up gangster. If you catch gold and catch silver, if you catch that market right, man, it can bless you. For those who've never heard me say it, because maybe you're new to the channel, if you are, welcome. But for those of you who don't know, in all the years I've been trading, all right, I have never made more money in any other market than gold and silver. I've made more money trading gold and silver than I have made trading any other market at any time. And that includes, the last draw, when the Dow fell, add all that up. It still can't stand up to gold and silver. When gold and silver is popping, they pop. And they pop hard. They get so hot that the exchanges have to keep raising the margins several times throughout the day. That's how hot I'm talking. They ain't never did that. They ain't never did that in no other market. No other market that they raised the margins. Even when the Dow the last couple of weeks was falling apart and dropping 2,000, 3,000 points a day, they put curbs in, and you had your little circuit breakers, but they didn't raise the margins. Not like gold and silver. Not like gold and silver. When gold and silver get popping, man, they get scared. The powers that be get scared. They get real scared because they know that the buds out there are getting rich. All right. What do I think? Okay, Lucas says, what do you think about miners? I don't like miners. I hate miners. Psych. I love I love miners. That GDXJ, that GDX, man, I look at those. I like that. I like those a lot. I think the miners are really going to start benefiting once the gold and silver starts popping off. I don't care what's happening in the economy. When gold and silver start popping off, watch your favorite miners start popping off with it. They can't help it. They can't help it. You said GDX was up 100% last month? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Any specific miners? I'm an index man. I like ETF, so I just trade the index, the GDX and the GDXJ. That's what I do. I tried doing the individuals before, like the Silver Wheatons and all that, and a couple other names I can't remember right now. And they would disappoint me. They kept disappointing me. They would underperform when they should have been outperforming. So I just said I'll just stick with the index. It's a lot easier for me to do what I need to do. When the miners start jumping off, to be honest with you, I like going in there with that J-Nug, man, and just letting her rip. Me and J-Nug, we used to be real tight back in the day. J-Nug will just bless you when gold is popping. It will bless you. It'll jump and skip all over the place. You'll be like, oh my goodness, oh, look at them, up $10 today. Oh, wow. Drinks on me. Seriously. So I don't really look at the individual shares as much. I like the indexes. I like the index. I like them ETFs. Yeah, but see, when J-Nug breaks your heart, All you gotta do is talk to her sexy sister, JDST, dog. Be like, man, I'm dropping you. I ain't talking to you no more, J Nug. Forget you. You ain't all of that. I'm hollering at your sister, JDST. JDST has been known to also throw down. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I had some minor positions back in the day, man. But like I said, my experience has been that, you know, you can't play the minors like you do with stacking. It's different, man. Like, okay, I don't know why people think this, so don't get mad at me. All right, I'm just giving you some game from my perspective. I'm speaking for myself. Okay, some people in the community believe that mining stocks are like stacking the physicals, and they use the same perspective, and they bring that perspective over to the altcoins as well. They got this buy and hold mentality that I'm telling you, man, telling you, man, I'm telling you, dog, man. Watch this miner pop up, the silver wheaton, man. It's about to be going, man. You don't understand. Right now it's at $9, man. It's about to be $900. You wouldn't. I disagree. I disagree. I disagree. I disagree. The reason I disagree is because miners are stocks, they're equities. They are prone to everything else in the universe of equities that affects equities. And one of those things that hurts them is earnings and interest rates. Earnings and interest rates. Earnings and interest rates. Earnings and interest rates. As far as I am concerned, mining stocks are synthetic futures contracts, because what affects futures contracts? It's not earnings, but it's darn sure storage and interest rates. Storage and interest rates. Storage and interest rates. When you run out of storage, it can jack you up. Look at crude oil right now. They say we have no more storage. We have nowhere to put it. Maybe we'll just leave it in the ground because they have nowhere to put it. All right, and it's jacking up the oil market. Okay, so same thing with your miners. Miners are governed by shareholders. Shareholders want to see profits. If your metal is in a bear market, then so is your earnings. And if interest rates are rising and going through the roof, that means it's hurting your earnings. It's hurting what you do, because now your liabilities are becoming a pain in your side, and it's hard for you to get money for your clients. Okay, so all I gotta say is mining stocks are not immune to what drives equities. They are still equities at the end of the day. They are not supernatural. They're not immune to what is the stock market. Okay, you have to trade them just like any other stock. All right, from Apple to Amazon. All right, silver wheaton has to be traded just like they do. All right. Now, I will admit this. I will be truthful. I'll be 100% transparent with you. I have never shorted a miner, and I never will. All right. I'll give you that. When I say trade it, though, you have to be able to ride it when it's rallying and get the heck out of there when it's not. Take your profit and run. And then when it's ready to start bull market again, you get in there and you ride it again. And then when it stops, get out. See what I'm saying? It has to be traded like any stock. I do not believe in buy and hold. I think buy and hold is the stupidest thing you can do for a multiplicity of reasons. You got to trade it, my man. You got to trade them. So if you're going to be into the miners, I don't care. You say, well, I bought this one little junior miner, man. I only paid 3 cents a share for it. You know, I'm just sitting on this because one day it's going to grow up. It's going to be $200 a share. No, 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 no. You cannot approach the miners like you do, stacking physicals. You can't do it. All right? No such a thing. Don't do it to yourself. I can't tell you how many people I have seen the incredible, staggering losses that they've held holding miners. They got a portfolio of like 1 million miners, and all of them are in the red. Not one of them green, all in the red. Well, you know it's going to come back. You don't know that. You don't know that. Gold could take off and it could be hurt. You don't know that. All I'm saying is, folks, you have to change your mindset when you're approaching the markets, man. Paper markets are meant to be traded, not put in a drawer somewhere. This is not 100 years ago. This is not your great-great-granddaddy's markets, all right, where the only market you really had was all blue chips. This ain't that, okay? If you buy now and hold it until retirement, it's going to make you rich. No, sir. No, ma'am. Okay? Please hear what I'm saying to you. All right? I'm just saying. All right? Yeah, you can make a lot of money when you buy it at 7 cents and it goes up, through the roof. Of course. But that's the trading aspect I'm talking about. At some point, you took profit. You got to take profit, right? So you're gonna buy something for 7 cents and then watch it go to $700 a share, do nothing, watch it drop to 300, do nothing, watch it drop to 100, do nothing, watch it drop down to $30 a share, and now you're still doing nothing. No, no, and no. That's not what you do. All right? You gotta trade the thing. When the trend is over, it's over. Get out of the market. If it was a futures contract, when the bull market trend is over, you say fine, you take your profits, and then you get short. You can't really do that with certain stocks. It's not advisable. So just saying, man, with the miners, you just sell it and get out of the market. Take profit. Okay? I'm just saying. Miners are different, man. I treat miners like I do, almost like I do with the gold and silver market, with the paper market. I don't really like short in gold and silver, but in some times you have to. So I'm just saying, it's just different, man. It's just different. The miners are different, but they're not buy and hold, man. No stock is buy and hold. You have to trade your way through it because it's going to have bull market cycles and bear market cycles. You don't want to have to set through a bear market cycle because you failed to take profit in a bull market cycle. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. See money, take money. Take money, make money. See money, don't take money. Lose money, you didn't make money. That's all I'm saying. So, I like my miners, but I like playing it from the ETF side of things. So, I'll get long the GDX, GDXJ, or JNUG, you know what I'm saying? And then when it's if it's when the bull market's over, let's say it had a real good run and the bull market's over, go ahead and get along that JDST, call it a day. That's it. But I wouldn't go in there and say, okay, your silver wheaton, it rallied out of there. You took profit, so you're flat. Now you just walk away and do nothing. No, I would say wait for silver wheaton. Wait for silver wheaton to finish the bear market run. And then when it's ready to run and bullish again, then you get back in there and you buy it again. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say just, do nothing. I'm saying you gotta trade it, man. That's all. You just gotta trade it. And let's be truthful. A lot of these miners, they've never been in a bull market phase. They've been penny stocks forever. You know what I'm saying? We can't ignore that either. It's a lot of them that have not moved, man. They have not moved. That's why I do not believe in buy and hold or buy and pray. No, 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 and no. No means no. All right, so here's your Dow primary rally alert for tomorrow, for tonight into tomorrow. Overhead resistance looks powerful up in here. But when you look at where this is, we're looking at a possible $2,000 move from where it is today. If this rally alert plays out, I stand from the initial. You're looking at worst case scenario, you can make about 700 points. Best case scenario, you're gonna make 2,000 plus points. So this one is worth taking a long ride. So I'm liking this rally alert. I'm liking it. I want to see what's going to happen. We'll see. All right, taking a look at the Russell, which has been the weaker sister. She can't even really get up and go. This is a primary rally alert. So is this one. But we're coming off. We're doing these back to back. So I'm hoping that this next one here, perhaps he'll get back up toward the trend line resistance and make a run for it. You just came off of the bearish weekly trend momentum, so the Russell is looking like it could pop. It could finally pop and get up out of here. Now the momentum though is bearish, so it's really gonna need to pop and run. It's really gonna need to pop and run. And right now, I don't know. You know, you can make an argument that it's setting up for a rollover. So it'll have to be watched. It'll have to be watched. All right, taking a look now at the crude oil futures. All right, this is the June contract we're looking at. All right, you see this parabolic bar right here. All right, this is a bearish pointer. We got a primary rally alert for tomorrow, but we're under the auspices of powerful bearish momentum. It don't mean it can't happen. It's just saying that this is what we deal with. I don't know if the market has it in it to do anything bullish tomorrow. All right. I don't know. I would like to be able to get the chance to know, but they locked us out of the June and July contract. So, oh well. You just have to wait and see on this one. Just have to wait and see. All right, looking at the NASDAQ 100 futures contract. Primary rally alert for tomorrow. This one looks to be probably the most promising because price action is north of the Kumo cloud. However, your trend line ain't. It's in the cloud. Mixed bag. You're coming off of a bullish weekly trend momentum. Right now, you don't have that. Momentum is not on your side. Momentum is technically bearish. All right. So you're coming off the bullish weekly trend momentum. I don't know. Technically speaking, this one's looking like it's going to get caught in the vortex right here. So we're looking at about 8,100. We're looking at a possible 500 to 700 point drop coming in the NASDAQ 100, y'all. All right. Just saying. Just saying. All right. Just saying, folks. Gotta watch this one. Gotta watch these stock indexes. They could be getting ready to take the next T plunge. They could be getting ready to take that next T plunge. All right, here's your bond market, your TLT. Bullish weekly trend momentum, but we ain't got nothing going on here. All right, the momentum is threatening to turn bearish. We got a primary crash alert, which means we could see prices dip deep into the Kumo cloud. Your trend line support is in the Kumo cloud. You want to see that get out of the cloud. It's not. Technically speaking, your market is really consolidated more so than anything. I don't know if this one will have it in it to get up and go. We'll have to wait and see. E-mini S&P 500 primary rally alert as well. Notice how the market respected the overhead trend line resistance before pulling back. A lot of overhead resistance, you guys. I think we're going to get a breakout, but I don't know if it'll be sustained. Put it that way. Right now, it's just looking like we got too much overhead resistance going on in these markets, folks. All right. So anyway, that is my case for tonight into tomorrow's trading. I think we have some candidates that are worth taking a shot on the long side. We don't know, though, how it's going to play out. We hope and we pray that we get a little bit of action here. I'm hoping. Let me show you two more things just real quick. Let's take a look at the forex right quick. Let me just show you this. All right, this right here is the Australian dollar. All right, so I'm sorry, no, this is the Canadian. I'm sorry, Canadian dollar. Canadian dollar is under the bullish weekly trend momentum. We had that primary rally alert followed by a secondary rally alert. So I think this one does have the potential to break out tomorrow, tonight into tomorrow. Canadian dollar looks like it might break out between tonight and tomorrow. We do got bullish weekly trend momentum. I think this one's really gonna try to do a little something. All right, so this is definitely one to watch on this one. The trend line support needs to lift up out of this Kumo cloud, though. As long as it's in the Kumo cloud, it's going to act as a vortex, and it could pull prices back down toward testing this support down here. So we'll see on this Canadian, but it does. I do like it for a rally for tonight into tomorrow. Taking a look at the Australian dollar, looking at the Aussie, we're coming off of this bearish weekly trend momentum. So we are now flat momentum. Your momentum is flat. And I don't know. I think we're probably going to head lower here. Just looking that way. We're consolidated, yes. So sideways to slightly lower prices, I think, is what we're going to be seeing for the Australian dollar. What we had is the primary crash alert. We got a couple of bars in, got a secondary crash alert, no follow through yet. So I think the pullback in the Australian dollar is imminent. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see. Give me just a second. All right, hey Dex, I appreciate everything you're doing. I try to listen to this every evening. I was wondering if you could pull up the chart on Facebook for me. I took some position today that I'm curious about. All right, let's take a look at this Facebook. All right, which is part of that whole tech sector. All right, your Facebook is a very interesting chart. Here's what we got. Right now, we are trendless. We're neither trending up or down. Momentum right now is slightly bullish for now. It's been in the bull camp. You came off of that. It got bearish for a minute. Now you've gotten back bullish again. You do not have any bullish weekly trend momentum to help you out, but you do have a primary rally alert for tomorrow. What I'm thinking is because of how the market is acting toward this resistance is right here in the Kumo cloud now, and you are above the trend line support. I'm thinking you're going to start being consolidated. You've been consolidated for a little bit here for a while, but now I think the range has been extended. I think you got the low of this bar and the high of today's bar will end up being your trading range for the next several days. So, how will I be proven wrong? If tomorrow, because of this primary rally alert for tomorrow, if the market breaks out tomorrow, then I would be wrong. All right. If the market falls out of bed and gaps down tomorrow, I would also be wrong because that means it's not staying within the established trading range. When you get back-to-back signals like this, it establishes a trading range, and it means the market's going nowhere. So right now, based on what I'm looking at right now, I'm going to say the market is going to go nowhere and that these two signals cancel each other out and establish this trading range. So I think that's what you're going to see for Facebook tomorrow. All right. So what else do we got? All right, my man Santana wants to look at the euro. Let's take a look at the euro right quickie. All right, let's see here. All right. Ooh, you didn't like that, did you? Okay. Let's try something else then. Hold on. Let's try. Let's see. All right, here we go. Okay, so the euro is different case. The euro is in an established grizzly bear market. See the big red grizzly bear, bottom right-hand side of the corner here? It is going roar, okay? And you have bearish momentum, and you have bearish weekly trend momentum, and you're below the Kumo cloud, and you're below the trend line resistance. I'm calling this one south for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Another strike against the euro is the US dollar is right now above par. And as we speak, it's up 6 pips, trading at par 44. As long as the dollar stays above par and shows signs of possibly strengthening, I think the euro is definitely about to roll over and fall off the cliff here. All right, so watch the price trigger report on this euro, okay? Watch the report on the euro, and I would follow that. All right? All right, I'm out, y'all. That's all I got, man. It's been a long couple of days, long 2 days, man. Been doing a lot. I've been in that lab. I'm out of the lab now, which I'm excited. I can start doing some trading now. I've got everything fixed. I had to rebuild that database, add the update. I've done that. I'm good. Got the algos popping in the background. I'm ready to do this. So now all I gotta do is put my report together, let y'all know what I'm getting into. Rick says, thanks, Dex. You rock, and you're a brother to me in these corrupt times. Appreciate you. Thanks for being true. All the info. Hey, the love is right back at you, my brother Rick. Right back at you, man. Thank God for you. All right. I'm gonna see y'all in the AM, man. Let's do this bright and early in the morning. I'll see you for the pre-market post scan. Let's put some tickets on. I'm gonna get involved in a little something that I'll post and let y'all know what I decided to do in the trading room, okay? But before I lay my head down to sleep tonight, I'm definitely gonna have some tickets on. I think the overnight markets are about to be getting it. So I'll let y'all know what I'm gonna do. And with that being said, don't forget, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Give Nathan back. Do not turn those winning trades into losing trades. See y'all in the AM. Peace. I'm out.